close? How would you sort of describe the tournaments?
Look, I think the test match it's been a heck of a tough test match. A really tough 3 days for both sides. It's been test match cricket at probably its toughest, and the games, it's been a roller coaster ride for both teams. It's ebbed and flowed, and probably both teams know that an opportunity here or there were missed, which might have changed the flow of the game. But both sides are very much in the test match right now, and there's a heck of a lot to play for over the next 2 days. Both sides have outstanding players that are capable of changing the flow of the match over the next 2 days. But from our point of view, we just feel that bowling last on that wicket will be a bit of an advantage, and hopefully create a little bit of extra pressure and hopefully sway it in our favour.
Dinesh has been criticized a lot in the past, throwing it away after getting sent. Given the way he played yesterday and on Saturday, we sort of give you the signs of maturity during that one?
He certainly showed a lot of maturity, and I think he helped Dhananjaya through that big innings of his. So it was great to have Chandi there. I think batting in those circumstances is not fun at all. And Chandi took on the hard work, which showed great maturity. I think it's something that the team are talking a lot about people doing the hard work for the rest of the group, doing the hard work for their mates. And Chandi showed a real example of that, digging in and fighting really hard, not necessarily enjoying the innings as much as he's probably enjoyed some of the other fine innings that he's played. But it probably was the most valuable innings he's played. I know he played an absolute blinder against India some time back, but this one, just for temperament and fight and the difficult conditions, I think goes down as his best 100. Yeah.
How supportive are you of playing a fast bowler in this team? Like, in Palakale, Pradeep bowled only 6 overs, and in Fernando only 2 overs, and here Lakmal only 9 overs for about 150 overs innings. What really makes them bowling less?
I think it's how supportive. I certainly feel we've got to have a quick bowler in the pack. There are times when you just got to break up the rhythm of the batsmen. They're facing spin all the time, and to get a bit of pace going and get something different is important. Also, over the period of 5 days, conditions can change. Bowling first, you may want to use your quick bowler more on a fresh wicket. We've bowled second every test, so the fast bowlers come into it perhaps a little less. But you certainly, selection-wise, I think it's very important to have at least one strike fast bowler in the pack. Yeah.
Graham, did you think the return on the investment in youth in this team would pay off so quickly? Did you believe it'd be 2-0 at this point in the series?
No. To be honest, one of the first press conferences that I came to when I took over again was that you just can't put a time frame on it as to how long it will take. It's impossible to judge, but the way some of the young guys are starting to put in high quality performances, I wasn't expecting that to happen as quickly as it has against such high quality opposition. We've had our tough times, but I think one of the beauties of selecting young guys is that even if they fail, you will get some return. You're making an investment, and you will get something back down the line. If you've picked older guys who are perhaps past their best and they fail, well, you're not going to get much back. So I think that's been a view of the selection panel. They're well aware that we'd rather have a young team improving than an old team perhaps staying much the same, or maybe not getting any better. So it's been exciting to see, and yes, a little bit surprising to have done as well as they have. But we still have a long way to go, and they will still disappoint us from time to time. But I think with the attitude that they've got and the work ethic, there are some exciting signs for the future.
Another bag for Lanka today. Can you tell us about his performance, given what he's in a fair bit of trouble last night, even this morning as well?
Look, I can't say enough about the bloke. I mean, he's, as I was sort of joking in the dressing room, saying he's my all-time sporting hero. He's just gone ahead of Federer. I mean, it's just he's injured. He's bowling on one leg. He just shows so much guts and fight, and for an older guy to show that, it just ignites the fight within the younger group. The example that he sets, it really makes the coach and well, the leadership group, it makes their job a lot easier when you've got a chap like that who's goes out there, shows such courage batting, takes on the quicks. After his nasty incident batting, comes on to bowl and makes a couple of brilliant diving stops in the dirt, diving stops off his own bowling. And you know, if you've got the old man throwing himself around like that, youngsters just don't have any excuse. So to have him in the side, it's brilliant. Not just for his wonderful skills of bowling, but he once again just proved what a brilliant and clever bowler he is.
Shaun Marsh made a 500 today. He had a good for Sri Lanka 5 years ago as well. Would you have expected him to play series right from the start?
No, I didn't. Not because I don't think he's I know he's a very, very fine player, but it just seemed as though there wasn't going to be space for him initially, and that he was the sort of backup top order batsman on tour. And I guess with the others not performing, he's got his chance, and perhaps he'll get a decent run now. But he certainly is a high quality player.
In terms of the Australian innings, first time really an Australian partnership that unfolded over a period of time. But the fact that you were able to get the last 9 wickets relatively quickly after that, is that a positive point of view towards the back end of the game?
It is very positive that we managed to make sure that not too many of the other batters really spent a lot of time there. I think it is one of those wickets that if you manage to spend a bit of time there, you start to get settled, and you start to work out your ways of accumulating runs and ways of staying out of trouble. But it's quite hard to get in, and so those that didn't get in would obviously be worried about their second go. But the two that did get in certainly did a fantastic job, and credit to them, because it was a mastership in terms of batting.
Moving around a bit, I know you're trying to find the right combination, but how close are you to finding that? Which are the spots that maybe you have nailed down certain players?
Look, I think it is still work in progress. Some of these young guys, a couple that are maybe batting in the lower part of the middle order, are top order players, and may in time be moved up the order. That's something that we'll have to think long and hard about. Obviously the top order is something that there are discussions as far as that's concerned, and what we've really just tried to do is make sure that when we do pick people, we give them a decent run, and if there is a change made, we know that it's being done for the right reason, and it's not a sort of a panic type situation. Somebody's had a decent run, they failed, then somebody else gets in and gets a decent run as well.
Last question.
Araf bowling on one leg. Can you just tell us exactly where his injury was? He looked like he sort of hit in the middle leg.
Yeah, no, he's obviously got some pain in the groin as a result of that, so it's just limited his movement a little bit, but hopefully he'll be a little bit better tomorrow.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was hard work for sure. Really enjoyed today. Obviously had a good partnership with the captain, and just really happy.
How have you dealt, Shaun, with obviously your seventh time back in the team? How do you sort of process that through the years? Sort of like coming into the city?
Yeah, look, I haven't tried to worry about it too much. I've just tried to focus on what my job was and what it is, and it's great to be back playing Test cricket for Australia, and to be out there today, it was a lot of fun, and it was nice to get 100.
You hope this can be the start of an extended run?
Hope so.
Sure. Tough day, Test cricket out there.
Yeah.
Who's on top?
Well, it's pretty evenly balanced at the moment. Obviously, really important first session tomorrow. If we can try and get a few early wickets and put them under pressure and try and keep them down to as as low as possible, total as possible. So yeah, we'll see how we go.
Shaun, when you were out there batting yesterday and today, what were the sort of the key things you were trying to make sure you were doing each ball against the spinners to make sure you survived and was able to score?
I was just trying to stick to my game plan. Trying to play, for the straight ball, and if it spun past me, so be it. It was basically just trying to do that over and over again, and it was really challenging out there. So it was good fun.
Do you want to get the opportunity, having done that in this innings, to go to India next year and do it again?
No, look, that's a long way away. Just focus on this game and trying to get a Test match win for Australia in this game.
Well, how would you compare how the pitch is playing and how it might be to bat on in the fourth innings compared to Gaul, where we thought it was a bit of a turner?
Look, a bit hard. I wasn't playing in Gaul, so it was a bit, obviously don't really know if I wasn't out there, but it's always a challenge over here, especially sort of the back end of the game. So it's obviously going to go deep into the fourth, fifth day. So it's always going to be a challenge for us.
What did it mean to have right youngster?
Yeah, they got in last night, so that was really exciting for me to have them here today, and for Austin to probably got no idea, or doesn't have any idea where he is, but to have him here and have Beck here as well was really happy.
You've probably been in this position a few times, Shaun, so does that help having the family, other things outside cricket to focus on now? You don't have to worry quite so much about puts these things in a bit of context, doesn't it, when you've got other things in your life to take care of?
Yeah, it certainly does. It's great to have them both here, as like I said, and it certainly does take your mind away from things. Sort of when you're not on the cricket field, and to go home to a little smiling face is a lot of fun.
Did you sleep through it last night, or were you awake all night?
Yeah, I'll put them in the other room. So.
What time did you arrive?
No, they got in at about 11, so yeah, had a good little 15 minutes with them, and I went to sleep.
Shaun, were you able to, or you were able to use your sweep shot in a couple of ways? Has it got a couple of roles for you, sort of as a shot to maybe hit a boundary, but also just to turn the strike over? Yeah,
definitely. Look, last night when he sort of come over the wicket to me, caused me a few little problems. So I had a good chat with Wolf and Ben Hills last night, and certainly something for me to come out today and play that shot, and sort of worked well.
How much did you get on that one on 99?
Yeah, I thought I got a little bit of a glove there, but just very relieved when it was called runs.
Were you thinking about Melbourne at that point?
Not really. I was pretty excited just to try and get the one as quickly as possible. So it was a good feeling.
Last couple of drives were
Sure.
exciting.
Australia was only 88 runs behind when you got out. How disappointing was it in the end to just get a lead at 24?
I think any lead's a positive. We all know in these conditions over here, it's really hard to start with, facing some quality spinners. So, look, as I said, it's really important for us tomorrow to come here and try and get some early wickets and put them under pressure and try and keep that lead, as less as possible.
Last two, Will starting.
Yeah, sure. One for 260 in the going spot, lost 9 for 100. So, 5 for 20. Is that a big opportunity miss, or is it just getting a lot harder to battle now?
Not too sure. Look, it's obviously, like I said, it's tough conditions over here, and maybe we would have liked a few more, but we just got to get out here tomorrow and play well, and we're right in the game.
Not only here, how do you sort of make him as a speed bowler? You've been running quite well in this role last year. Come here so how you rate him?
Look, his record speaks for itself, really. Look, he's a very good bowler, and been a good bowler for a long period of time, and yeah, that's it.
Thanks, guys.